Hello, welcome to Math Made Simple. In today's session, we are going to solve for x in the given equation. Now, where do we start? We start here. This particular element of this equation reminds us or points us to the law of indices that states a to power mn is equal to a to power n multiplied by m, or a is equal to nm. In other words, 5 to power 2x is the same as 5 to power x multiplied by 2, which is equal to 5 to power x2. In other words, if you are to rewrite this one into the equation, you'll have 5 to power x multiplied by 2 subtract 6 multiplied by 5 to power x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now, 5 to power x is common. Let 5 to power x be equal to y. Introduce y into the equation, you'll have y squared minus 6 multiplied by y plus 5 is equal to 0. It will give you y squared minus 6y plus 5 is equal to 0. At this particular point, we need to find the value of y. Therefore, for us to find the value of y, we need to find two values or two factors such that when you subtract them, at this point, we need to find the product, two numbers. At this point, we need to find two numbers such that when you multiply them, they give you 5, and when you sum them up or add them, they'll give you negative 6. In other words, the product should give you 5 and the sum should give you negative 6. In this particular case, those two numbers are negative 5 and negative 1. When we multiply negative 5 by negative 1, you'll get positive 5. When we sum them up, negative 5 plus negative 1, you'll get negative 6. So we write that into this particular equation, y squared minus 6y plus 5 is equal to 0. Introducing these particular elements, you'll have y squared minus y minus 5y plus 5 is equal to 0. Now, here what you can see are two pairs. And from a close analysis, the first pair, the common factor here is y. You factor it out. Y, you're left with y minus 1. What about this other pair? The common factor here is 5. So you factor out minus 5. You're left with y minus 1 is equal to 0. Take note of the fact that these two factors need to be the same. Therefore, you pick this one and this one. You'll have y minus 5 and one of these, y minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, y minus 5 is equal to 0, meaning y is equal to 5. Or y minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore y is equal to 1. However, our main goal is not to find the value of y. We are interested in establishing the value of x. But remember, we said y is equal to 5 to power x. Therefore, we say since y is equal to 5 to power x, and in our case, we have y being equal to 5 or 1, we go ahead and find the value of 5. Therefore, we say, taking y to be equal to 5, you have 5x is equal to 5. Remember, this 5 is base, meaning it's to power 1, and they have common bases, so we take x to be equal to 1. What about if y is equal to 1? Remember, we've said that y is equal to 5 to power x is equal to 1. Remember a principle that states any number base raised to power 0 is equal to 1. But in our case, the base is 5. Therefore, this other one should have the base of 5 is equal to 5 to power 0. Cancelling them out, you are left with x being equal to 0. Therefore, the value of x, the values of x are 0 and 1. Well, thank you for following through. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any comment, kindly drop it in the comment section. We'll be glad and looking forward to hearing from you. See you in the next session. Bye-bye.